Joseph Parker beats Deontay Wilder by unanimous decision. Massive upset as Parker executes the perfect game plan to nullify Wilder's strengths, avoid his famous right hand, and obliterate all plans for an Anthony Joshua fight in 2024. Here are the celebrities' reactions to the thrilling fight.
Not impressed. I beat everybody.
Yeah. It is what it is, you know.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Don't put me in this position. Would I rather fight who?
It's a cute Tyson Fury. Would you like to fight Tyson Fury?
Or who?
Or Hergovich?
My timing was off, and I didn't throw my punches. I didn't let my hands go like I supposed to. Sometimes it get like that, you know what I mean? But, you know, you live to see another fight. You live to see another moment. That's all that matters. Still full of happiness, I'm still full of joy, I'm still full of smiles. Sorry if I let anyone down, you know, but we'll be back though. That's the good thing about it, you know.
Deontay Wilder has indicated that he could now retire from boxing after losing to Joseph Parker. He stated in Aftermath interview, "We'll see what happens. We still have a little bit left, but I did a great job managing my money. I'm a happy fighter. I'll be back, and if not, then it's been a pleasure. I don't know if I still have the same fire I used to. A lot has calmed me down. I've been wearing this smile all week long, and I'ma still wear it. Nothing can stop me from doing that." Parker had revealed before the fight that he had been given help and advice from Fury on how to beat Wilder, and it clearly worked. In his post-fight interview, Parker said, "Tyson Fury gave us his time with sparring and was massively important. A lot of respect to Wilder. A dangerous and tough fight, but we trained very hard for this. Everyone had other plans, but this was God's plan. The strategy was to stay calm and relaxed, switched on for every second. We got the win today, so Merry Christmas to us." Meanwhile, Fury reacted on Instagram, simply reposting an image of Parker's victory, clearly pleased for his friend and training partner's success. Eddie Hearn reacted on biggest upset for Wilder and said,
It was a tough decision between the championship and Deontay Wilder. We signed for Deontay Wilder. He lost tonight. That's okay. It happens in boxing. But maybe it's a blessing because really this guy is about championships. He wants to become a three-time heavyweight world champion. And now Otto Wallin was #2 in the division. It's going to be Hergovich against AJ for the world title. To see him become a three-division champion. But I'm so happy to see him smiling and performing so well. He's a dangerous, dangerous man when he's in that kind of mood. And 2024 is going to be very interesting. Every heavyweight should be on notice. He's back.
In his post-fight interview, Wilder was gracious in defeat, saying, "My timing was off a little bit." He stated, "Joseph did a great job. No excuses tonight, a good fight, and we move on to the next thing. I'm a warrior. I'll be back soon. If not, then I appreciate the love and support everyone has given me over the years. Life is about falling and getting back up. You must get back up. My timing was off a little bit. Big up to Joseph as he did a great job avoiding all of my punches. We make no excuses tonight. We're not going to base it off inactivity. We move on to the next and live to see another day. I tried to stay calm, throw jabs, and set up my right hand. I felt like I had the upper hand, but these things happen." Conor McGregor mocks Deontay Wilder. Upset loss to Joseph Parker, with Chris Eubank Jr. from inside the ring after the match. Anthony Durrell reacts to Deontay Wilder. Upset loss to Joseph Parker.
I don't know. Wilder just didn't throw the right hand. He didn't go forward none. You gotta set traps for guys like that, man. And he just never set a trap. He never went forward. He never was an aggressor. Ever. So I don't know. That just ain't a good look, man. You know, Frank, it was just boring to me. Parker did what he needed to do, honestly. You know. If Wilder would have did what he did the 12th round, at least 10 rounds he would have did that. He definitely would have won, but he hammer fisting my man, UFCing him, and I had money on him.
However, it seems that Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury is also on the table. The Gypsy King is currently slated to face Oleksandr Usyk in February in a rare heavyweight unification. In a recent interview with Boxing News, when asked if he would fight Fury again,
most of these guys on this card, I have more knockouts than they have wins. And when it's like that, you know, respect is demanded up in the room. So I'm highly respected, and when it's like that, you know, a lot of these guys don't want to face me, especially when you're a champion, because you look at it as like this could be the end of my career, or my titles is gonna get taken away from me. So I don't really have an opportunity or time to make the presence or the money that I want to do. So these guys avoid me as long as possible.
David Haye reacts to Deontay Wilder, upset loss to Joseph Parker.
Last 20 seconds of the fight. Parker's won this one as well. There's been a few big shots, more effort from Wilder in this last round, desperate measures, swinging. The biggest shots have been landed from Parker, and it's a complete whitewash. 12 rounds to 0. And that's that. Joseph Parker, you're the motherfucking man. Congratulations. What an absolute performance. Andy Lee, lucky legend, love it. Great stuff.
Eddie Hearn already said that he believes in the power of Wilder, not him. He said on Joseph Parker beating Deontay Wilder, "I said in the build-up I don't rate him. Wilder had no idea, no clue. He lost 120, 108, lost every round, and he's there at the end putting his hand up saying he's won the fight. He's not right. That's the reality. It was the most one-sided heavyweight fight I've ever seen. It's ruined our plans for the Anthony Joshua fight. We've got to go back into the changing room and let Joshua know Wilder has just lost to Parker. The future is not Deontay Wilder." Anthony Joshua bloodied Otto Wallin's nose and forced the corner to stop fighting on Day of Reckoning. He reacted to Joseph Parker beating Deontay Wilder in an aftermatch interview. He stated, "Deontay, everything he said about me, I could rip him apart right now, but I'm going to take the higher ground and say I hope he comes back." Some assume that the two heavyweights may be ignoring their future opponents. For Wilder, though, that isn't the case. Speaking with TNT Sports, he stated, "I think it's me who's taking the biggest risk. I'm taking the biggest risk because they're looking past Parker, but I'm not. Joshua is the biggest fight in combat sport, period. When people talk to me, the main thing they talk about is me and him, all the time. It applies pressure because the world wants to see it." Parker is a former WBO heavyweight champion on a 3-fight win streak. He has taken advice from a former Wilder opponent to attempt to take down the man across the ring.
It's that simple. Even I said to Tyson, "What's some advice you can give?" He just said, "Stay away from the right hand and don't get knocked out." So it is that simple. But it's 12 rounds, and he is dangerous for every round. And I just have to be switched on, which I know I can be, and I will be.
Biggest heavyweight, but you probably will be heavier than Wilder going into this fight. Could you use that to your advantage?
And I will be heavier, but whatever, like Tyson's 6'9", with the long reach, and he's got, 270 pounds. So Tyson's, plan going into the fight will be different from ours. I'm going to use whatever I have to my advantage. I got good speed, good movement, and I do have power myself. So just going to use that to the best of my ability and perform very well.
You said you've got power yourself. That being said, can you knock Wilder out?
I can. Every heavyweight can knock out any heavyweight. It's just about timing and precision and landing it clean.
Parker stated, David Higgins, the boxing manager, thinks that Joseph has an advantage over Wilder. He is quicker. Higgins stated, "Any heavyweight can knock out a heavyweight. Joseph has got over 20 knockouts on his resume. Wilder has got a huge punch, one of the biggest in history, but Joseph does have some advantages. He is the better boxer. He's quicker. It's naive to write anyone off. Joseph was a world champion, so was Wilder. Wilder may have a massive punch, but outside of that, he's not as well developed as Joseph. It's a winnable fight for Joseph Parker, if he brings his A game, and we see the best Joseph Parker on the night." Meanwhile, Joseph Parker has been training hard on his own to put on a show for the fans and beat Deontay. Carl Froch likes this fight, but he knows that this is really just a money fight in the end. Carl stated, "I think Wilder does do the business against Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is always a capable fighter. He's got that loss to Dillian White. He's been in a couple of close fights. Obviously, Anthony Joshua's already beaten him. I would expect Deontay Wilder to probably beat Parker in style. Knock him out. Parker won a couple of weeks ago, a decent little win. He spends a lot of time with Tyson Fury and he's training with him. So he's capable, and he's only 30, so he's young enough to still come again. But at this stage of his career, this is a money fight for him, and a fight that he's probably not going to be expected to win." If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.